Hello, Austin County. I'm Shelley Bryan, and today we're shedding a light on one of the most important yet often overlooked institutions in our community, the local library. Austin County is fortunate to have 3 libraries, one in Sealy, one in Wallace, and one in Belleville. And today we have AbbyLynn Moyle with us from the Virgil and Josephine Gordon Memorial Library here in Sealy. All right, AbbyLynn, let's get started. I'm so glad you're here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Let's start at the beginning. So tell us, how did you wind up in the Sealy Library?
Well, at the time I was currently a teacher at Mother's Day Out, and I was just looking for another part-time job, and I saw it on Facebook. And so I applied for the clerk position and absolutely loved working in the library, and one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I was the manager. So it's definitely a blessing. It was definitely I was in the right place at the right time. And yeah.
So it was that, what is it, a series of fortunate events?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
Yes.
And so obviously you didn't always know you wanted to work in the library.
No.
It was one of those, once you got into it.
Yes. And I was actually a travel agent for 25 plus years before I moved to Sealy. And then I was a stay-at-home mom and took care of my babies. And then I took the teaching job because I could still take care of my children when they needed it. And then the library.
So before you help people travel the world, now you help people travel the world through books.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
Hey, there you go. Travel agent for the books, you know?
Oh, yes. I love that.
But okay, so yeah, you said you were a travel agent, stay-at-home mom.
Yes.
And then, so now that you're into the library, is it what you thought it was going to be? I mean, everybody always comes in, they say, wow, the librarians, that's a lot of work. Is it a lot of work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's fulfilling work.
Of work. I would say 95% of it is.
Okay.
We do have our days where I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to pay the bills anymore. I want to order the books.
Right. Oh, yeah. Get in there and play with the book.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think there's nothing more exciting than ordering books because, as a teacher, we always did the Scholastic Book Fair and stuff like that. And there was nothing more exciting than opening that box of books and seeing, yay, I've got new books.
Yeah, we do that in the summer. So I understand completely.
Oh, I was going to say, and you just, you're like a big kid.
Yes, it is.
Opening that book.
It's like that every time we get a book shipment in, we're all excited to see the hold the books, the new covers.
And there's just, they say digital is good, but there's something about the smell of a new book.
Yes. Yeah.
Really
we got some new ones in that even the pages make a picture on the side. It's so pretty.
Oh, wow.
I know.
I'm going to have to come and see it.
Yes, those are really neat. Yeah.
Okay, so talking about the books, do you have a particular author, genre, anything like that?
My favorite author is Mary Higgins Clark.
Okay, so you're a mystery person.
Yes, love it all the way. No, I do like my romance. I mean, definitely. But I will pick up a Mary Higgins Clark book any day.
I was going to say, and it's funny how those things can transport you because for a while I was reading books about the Amish. And I thought, that might be a really nice place to go and live.
And relax.
A very simple life in Lancaster County.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
All right, so the library. Tell me, I know it's the Virgil and Josephine Gordon Memorial Library. Tell me how it came to be. Was it always that?
No, actually it was the Sealy Library. It was the city library, and it was located at where the city buildings are now. Okay. And Dr. Gordon, when he passed, he left his foundation to the city with the stipulations that the name would have to change. And it wasn't actually left to the actual city. It was left to the people.
Right.
The name would have to change to be the Virgil and Josephine Gordon Memorial Library. And I can't remember if they had to have a new building, but I believe what he wanted to happen could not happen in the small little area that the library used to be. Okay. So then a board was created, and that is under, the stipulations. It has to be board run. And so a board was created, and the land was purchased, and they built the library, and Here it is.
Okay, because a lot of people think that the library is city. You know, they
No.
think the city created it, and
Yeah, no.
Okay.
As it stands now, the library is not city run. We do have city donations that they give us every year
Right.
to help with the cost of running the library, along with the county. The county also donates money every year to help with the cost. And we are in a contract with them for the money. And, we agree to be open so many hours,
Right.
that to offer free book cards, library cards. But we are not city run. We are definitely we are considered a public nonprofit library.
Okay, public nonprofit library.
Yes.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
It is.
All right.
Yes. It took us a while to figure that out too.
All right, so we talked about the library. Now, digital media is okay. Oh, I forgot to say these are your hours.
Yes.
So if you are looking for something to do out there in Austin County, go grab a book.
Exactly.
And that library is, this is what, not even half the library that you're seeing in this picture?
That's just the adult fiction and junior fiction portion of the library.
Yeah, and then it's a ton. It's one of those pack you a lunch when you come because you could stay there all day.
Yeah, we'll let you have lunch there.
Just
Yeah.
look.
Yep.
Well, that's right. You're not supposed to eat in the library.
No, you can.
Okay.
We'll let you have lunch there.
Don't touch
Just
the
clean up.
you eat Cheetos.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Doritos. Yeah.
We can do that. All right. Digital media
Yes.
has kind of come in and overshadowed books. It also has a lot of people try to find information online, and some of your older people, like my parents, are in their 80s, and they get very confused when it comes time to look things up or find things. And so I know that you guys are working to bridge that gap
Yes.
between digital and paper, and where can I find things? And especially these days, a lot of times when you call, they always say, oh, just call. But you get press 1 for, today, press 2 for next year, and maybe somebody will answer it. And the people that answer don't always know, So,
Yes.
so I know that you guys are doing a lot of things to help bridge that gap. Maybe
Yes.
somebody doesn't have high-speed internet, or they don't have a computer, they only have a cell phone.
Correct.
And so I know that they can do some of those things there. Greg, if you'll flip up this next picture for us, these are some of the things I know you've done. So tell me, and this was a small sampling.
Right. Well, basically what we try to do is be the information hub of Sealy, especially for the people that don't have the internet or don't know how to work the internet. And something as simple as changing their address when they move, they can't just fill out the card anymore and drop it off at the post office.
Yeah.
They have to do it online. And actually the post office will send them to us. They will literally say, go to the library right here. They will help you do it. And we will. We will definitely help people do that. We get them logged on. We'll sit right next to them if we have to, and type everything in there for them if we have to get their address changed. It's something simple like that. Social Security, when people want to apply for Social Security now, you could fill out a paper or even make a phone call, and now it's go online.
Online, yeah.
And so I've had people come in and I've sat there and helped them apply for their Social Security, retirement, or, disability, help with their insurance. We've done multiple people on that. For example, you've got Meals on Wheels here. A lot of people don't know where it's at. So they'll come in and we'll send them over. I'll make a phone call, tell them that, so-and-so is on their way. We do that for pretty much a lot of things. Driver's license. People, you have to go online to make your appointment.
Well, that's right. I felt that.
Yeah, you can't just call and make an appointment. You have to go online. So we make a lot of driver's license appointments. So to the point where one sweet little lady kept coming back to us and asking us how come her driver's license hadn't come yet. And we were like, okay, this is what we can do for you.
Right.
So we had to make her another appointment so she could go in and ask. We're not getting the driver's license for you, but it was sweet.
Well, but it was nice. She at least had somewhere to go.
She has somewhere to go, yes.
Like
we sent her in the right direction.
The older people, they don't like, you give my mother internet and whatever, and the tears start.
Oh, yes.
So that's
Well, and we aren't pros trust me, we are not pros, but we've got some young ones that we hired that are a little bit more savvy on it. So if it's something, we'll just go talk to the teenager over there, Yeah.
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I know too, like you have the AmeriCorps Senior. I know that y'all had a thing not too long ago that was about digital safety.
Yes. That is.
It was.
What is her name? Why she escapes me. Anyways,
I was gonna say, I know it was. I don't remember her name either. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tiffany Young.
Okay.
Yes. She contacted me, and we tried to set up classes to help for online safety. Just your basics, how to turn on your phone and get on the internet.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have them. They just don't, because their children insist that they have them, and then they don't know how to run them. And so far, those classes have not been huge. We've had maybe 1, 2, 3 max show up, but I think it's something that if we keep doing repetitively, we will get some turnout for sure.
I was gonna say, because like my mother and daddy both have flip phones. They absolutely refuse. If you put this in front of them, like I said, it's
No, my dad. Yep, both my dads flip phones. Yeah.
Yep.
My mom, she's quite savvy on her own.
No. But you don't only have things for. Let's see. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Okay.
I'll come back to the other. Not only do you have workshops and stuff, but you actually have a book club that meets there.
We do. We have a book club that meets, I can't remember them all, the Thursday. I think right there.
Yeah,
second Thursday. Thank you for
month.
having that. Yeah, the second Thursday of the month. Yeah, they come in. And so if you go on our website, I will have the name of the book for the following month listed. So Helen, who runs that book club, she will reach out to me, let me know the name of the books for. She tries to give me the next 2 months, and then I stick those on our website. And so if anybody is ever interested, they are welcome to join it. Just read the book and show up. So, yeah.
I was to say, I love book clubs. I was in a book club group, and we've read some kind of far out books a couple of times, but
yeah, they've read some, new releases. These are more.
No, yeah, this was some of your older, but I just wanted to share
But they'll go pick an oldie but a goodie too and read that too. So yeah.
Okay, and now I'm going to go back. I should have flipped my slides.
That's all right.
But you don't always have to have the book.
No. We have a online format. It's called Boundless. It's free if you have a library card, and they also have the audiobooks on Boundless. So yeah.
I was just saying, you have the library to library sharing. I love that.
Oh yes, and we have to share it. Yes, so you come in, and if we don't have a book, we can get it from another library, and it takes a few days to order it and then have that library process it and ship it. But yes,
I think that's nifty, because there's nothing worse than finding a book you want to read and you go in and you're like, "How do you have this?" Like, "No, we're sorry," and you just
we can't.
Oh.
And we can't possibly have every single book in the world.
Oh, yes.
So, and what's really fantastic about this program, it's actually a grant program through the state of Texas.
Oh, okay.
And so it's a non-competitive grant. So as long as we are accredited library, we qualify for it.
Okay.
So at the end of, it's August to August. So at the end of August, the state of Texas sends us a reimbursement check for all the books that we shared or were shared with us, and we had to ship back for the cost. So at the end of the year time, the 12-month time, we get all of our money back for it.
Oh, that's nice, because
otherwise
it gets expensive.
We wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah, it's anywhere between $4 to $6 a book to ship. Now the post office does do library to library special rates,
But still,
yeah.
Yeah, that it can get expensive quickly.
And it is, here's kind of comical. We have envelopes, those manila envelopes, and us libraries, we reuse them. Reuse them. So you see all these little patches on them as the books are being shipped. The post office just laugh at us.
I was going to say, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Exactly.
There you
go. Yep.
All right. Now, you have things for the adults. Now let's move into the kids, because, the kids are our future. We're the ones we want to get them in there.
Yes. So
So
keep those kids reading.
again, these are some of the older things that you have. You do most of your things seem to be in the summer, correct?
Yes.
When the kids are out of school.
Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, because we have homeschool kids that are in our library year round. And the Bluebonnet Master Gardeners offer classes for the homeschool kids.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so they were here all fall and into the winter. They're on break right now, but they'll pick right back up again in the spring. So, and this was for the Bluebonnet Master Gardeners. This wasn't actually at the library, but we posted this so the kids could definitely find the information and go.
I was just saying, so here's your July.
Yep. So June and July are our summer programs. Yep. And we try to do a calendar. We try to get it out April so everybody can start making their plans.
And what I love is the fact that if you notice that you have toddler activities, teen activities, and then all age.
Yes.
That's great because in the summer, you're looking for something to do.
Well, we started that. That was actually last year was our first year that we did that because most of it was geared for the young children, school age, elementary. And so you see the older siblings come in and just kind of hang out
All right.
with really nothing to do. And so last year was our first attempt. And so we did like a henna artist, very popular. We had, I was very happy with the amount of teenagers that showed up for that class. Yeah.
Yeah, so I said that of course, like I said, I'm a library book lover, so All right, now this I love. This was what's better than offering Whataburger
Yes.
for reading books?
Yes. So this was for the teen on up contest. And so I think it was 17 on up. And it was actually Miss Helen Roberts that won, the lady in the purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she came in and she read a lot of books.
She's going to have a challenger this year. I'm
You're going to, all right.
Let's see if I can do it.
Because, we don't want to just do for the children, because we did the fire truck and they, those kids are coming in, the fire truck and the police. Yes. And oh my gosh, those kids love that.
Oh, yeah.
And the fire department and the police department, they're absolutely amazing. It was probably February, March, they contacted me. Are we doing the reading program again?
Wonderful.
Yes. And so they wanted to get it marked in their calendar. And so that was just amazing. So,
Yeah, to be able to offer that. And, that's one of the things, too, we have talked to people about making positive contact. And that's very positive contact.
Yes.
Because you want to build those relationships. And the thing is that you don't want the police and the fire to be scary in any way.
No, I don't want them to be scary. And I like them driving through and making sure we're safe too. So, yes. So definitely.
Being good to them. Okay, here was another one of the activities that you did, Texas Parks and Wildlife.
Yes, there was archery. And that was, I believe we did all ages on that one. And so it was a pretty good, the kids were pretty excited. And
Yeah, well, anytime you get to, hurl projectiles across the way, they usually get pretty excited about it.
And she actually, Vinny actually approached, we called her to see what they had to offer. And she came up, she said, well, we have this. And there was a few other things. And
so it's not always you reaching out. A lot of times people reach out to you.
It's starting to be that way. It used to be we had to reach out to everybody. But now we've got people starting to reach out to us, and I absolutely love that.
Good. So, hey, anybody out there who has anything fun or exciting?
Yes.
We'll have all of Abby Lynn's information at the end. You can call her and offer, because I bet there was one, I don't know if I put it in here. No, I didn't. But that you had a man who brought reptiles.
Oh, yes, Danny. Yes. He is so popular. He brings those big old reptiles and dragons. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. And they're wild.
Oh, no.
Snakes. There is a picture somewhere online of me petting or, touching one.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Bridget, I think, has one around her neck.
Yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there.
Yeah. I know. It's fun.
And the thing is that, there was so much. I could have this PowerPoint could have been 700 slides long. You even had a magician and clowns. And I saw Spider-Man there and Disney princesses. And just the list just went on and on and on. It was all on her Facebook page.
I love that Spider-Man. I had so many kids which one is it? Who is it? I go, it's Peter Parker. No, shush. No, but which one? Well, they were asking me on the movies, which one was.
Oh, hey, Greg, pull yourself up here. Tell us all the different, who are all the different Spider-Mans? No, you're not going to do it. And I know
It was Peter Parker.
I was saying Peter Parker with Miles Morales, and they've expanded it. Back in the dark ages when I was a kid, it was only Peter Parker.
Only Peter Parker.
Now they have all the different ones.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's good. I'm tell them, say, why don't you go read a book and see if you can figure out which one?
There you go. Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty exciting. Okay, so all of this stuff now leads to what nifty future plans do you have for the library?
Well, we are in the very beginning stages of our summer program coming up in June and July. And the theme is Color Our World.
Oh, nice.
This year. So we haven't quite decided exactly how we're going to approach that.
I see crayons and rainbows.
Yes, there is. There's definitely that. And we have a banner already and a mobile, stuff like that to hang up to kind of get the mood going, get everything started, get the excitement going. But we haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet this year. So if anybody has any ideas or want to volunteer anything, we just hired a new lady. She starts next month and she does balloon arches. So I see a bunch of balloon arches in our future.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Those are nifty. That's one thing. Whenever you go in the library, it's always decorated so pretty.
That's Bridget. So I'll go, Bridget, I want this. And she makes it happen.
Yeah. And that's good. See, that's that, y'all work together.
Yes.
One feeds off the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the first time I walked in, because as most people know, I'm a transplant. I did not grow up here. And so I am still learning everything about Austin County. And
yes, me too.
I walked in there and I was just blown away. I was like, it's so pretty in here, because you've been in some libraries and yeah, they're nice and the books are colorful, but it lacks warmth. I mean, this library, there's rugs and chairs, and I mean, I was tempted to grab a book and spread out myself, but
that's the intent. We want people to come in, sit down, and read the newspaper or read a book, and just we have coffee. Come in and ask us for a cup of coffee. It's $1.
There you go.
That's a lot cheaper than other coffee shops. And we have some creamer.
Yeah. Plus, hey, you get coffee, book. Good company, because you guys are, I was going to say, you guys are awesome whenever you go in. I mean, obviously I like to talk, and so
me too.
it works out okay. Now, talking about kid things, Fantasy of Lights.
Yes.
You guys had the gingerbread house.
Yes.
And I didn't get mine made. Next year.
Please do.
Next year, beware. I mean, we're going to have a spread, but
yes.
Well,
we're slowly, I personally have been doing the gingerbread house contest for quite a few years. I started it because I used to help with the Fantasy of Lights. And one year we decided to do this, and I kind of took it on, and my girls helped me. And it was just a few showed up, and then a few more, and then I did it with the junior Catholic daughters, so it was really big. At one point, I think we had 50 entries. Yes. And that's when we decided to do the voting, because I can't just go in there and pick and be maybe accused of picking somebody who's my favorite, Right. And so that's why we do the voting, and we just kept it on from then. Well, then COVID happened, and so it's slowly now
coming back.
Yeah, like last year, I think we had 6 entries, and this year we had them actually all lined up along the window. So we had 20, I think. So we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. So everybody, please remember, every fantasy, we will be doing that gingerbread house contest again.
Yes, I'm going to be there. And this year, what was it? Wolfpack?
Wolfpack
offered.
Yep, they gave us some free dessert coupons, and so I'm like, that is a fantastic first prize.
Sure.
Yes.
Just bragging rights sometimes is good enough.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Yep. Say I did it.
Yes.
Okay. So everything, unfortunately, comes down to funding.
Yes.
And so how we talked a little bit about you get a little bit of money, but where does most of your funding come from?
Donors, so
Okay.
foundations. So these are rough numbers. These are not exact numbers. So let's just say it costs us $200,000 a year to run that library. Right now, as we stand with our city, our county, and we have the Selman Foundation, we have the Wiley Foundation, we have the Levine Foundation. With all of them, we are still about $60,000 short a year. We do have an endowment still through Dr. Gordon, but I do know this year we have, I want to say we've only had to pull once instead of 2 or 3 times. So that tells me that people are hearing us, that we need the donations. So we do have, it's called Give Butter. You can go online right through our website and you can donate $25 a month. You can donate one time $500. But if everybody would just do that little bit,
Right.
and it has, when we did that first
Our website.
call out that we needed some more funding, we did, because it used to be $80,000. Now it's $60,000. So people are hearing us that we are 100% nonprofit. We are donation funds only.
Make it big for me.
You can just click out of that.
I'll
So like there, you could do donate here to support our library or donate there. Yep. And then one time, monthly, quarterly, or yearly, however you want to do it.
And so the thing is that you can donate as much as you want. So you could decide, hey, for this month, I'm not going to drink, 2 coffees from that big chain, and I'm going to donate
Yes.
library.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. For those that are, you have some people that tend to be skeptical. All of this is overseen correctly, as far as like the money goes directly to you. You're not paying a bunch of outside people.
Oh, no.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, the reason we chose Give Butter to help us organize our donations and our funding is it's free for nonprofit. And so, no, all that money goes to the library, of running the library. Yes, it may pay our electric bill.
Right.
But I have to be able to have the lights on for everybody to come in
Right.
and enjoy and run that AC. So, when it's 100 degrees outside, you can come in and cool off. But yes, 100% of that money goes to the library.
Okay. Because people have gotten burned before. They think, oh, I'm giving $50 and the person or foundation I give to gets 10.
No.
And so you're like, okay, well, so where did this $40 go? So no, this goes directly. Okay. So you
Right to the library.
goes right to the library.
We are board run. They are all volunteer. They do not make any money off of the library, not one of them.
Okay. And it sounds bad, but people want to know where their money's going.
They should know where their money's going. And I am an open book. You come on into my office and I'll show you.
I was going to say, and so this particular one that you did, y'all needed some chairs, laminator, and a projector. And it was like, 5 days and it was funded? It was.
Oh, it was more than funded. We did 1,000 over our request.
I was going to say,
So then I was able to I got more chairs and some tables for the conference room. And so I put it right into the library.
Okay. So yeah, I know I couldn't believe it.
I was so,
and
I think I cried a little bit because I was just how exciting that was to have it come in so fast.
And it wasn't just, this was people. This wasn't just like companies donating large chunks of money.
We had, I want to say one area, a new area business came in and gave us a check. And then the rest was people. And then we also had someone donate a projector. So we ended up with, because I still bought one with the money that was given to us for it. But we have at one time had to use both of them.
Yes.
Because we are becoming so busy, the conference rooms, and people will call, do you have a projector? We do know.
Yeah.
I
was going to say, and that's a good selling point.
It is. It's fantastic.
Okay, now if somebody, if I wanted to come and use the library, is there a fee?
No.
Okay.
No fees.
But I could be nice and give a donation if I wanted to use.
Donations are always accepted.
Just checking. And it's not just if you'll notice, it's not just the adults who were doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sealy Elementary. Yes, the third graders, they did a fair. They made things and they sold them. And all of their money, minus a little bit, I think they had an ice cream party.
Yeah, well,
But they worked hard.
they deserve it.
But they invited me to come up to the school and gave me that check. And then we took that check and we bought all those books with it
That's amazing.
and let the kids know. And then there's donation stickers on the books that it was
Okay, yeah.
donated from the third grade class. Yep.
There. Now, that leads me to my next question is, if I decide, that I want to donate a book in, my husband's honor, but I want to donate a sci-fi book. I just come in and I say, hi, I'd like to give you money for a book. And do I have to specify the book I want, or can I just say a sci-fi book?
A sci-fi book. You can specify a book that you want. But if you want us to put it in somebody's name, we will create the sticker and stick it right in the book.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
And then that brings us once again to our library giving tree. That's new.
It is brand new.
Right.
We don't even have the rocks will be the Selman Foundation and the Wiley Foundation. So those are going to go out pretty soon to be engraved. And then the city and the county will be on there.
And then each one of the little leaves. So if I decide I'm going to give a substantial amount of money, I could get my name on there.
Yes. So don't quote me on it.
Right.
So if you see the butterflies up on top, those are $500.
Okay.
And your name could be on there, and we'll have a form for you to fill out how you want it on there. And then you have the bronze, silver, and gold.
Okay.
So I want to say it's like 1,000, 5,000, something like that. I can't honestly remember.
But you're forever there as one of the delegates.
Forever there. It's always there. Yes.
I think that's
Always.
lovely, because I always think it's interesting to go back and read and see who donated.
Yes.
And
people like that. I mean, it's fun. I mean, when I go into a place now where I see my parents donated, it's fun to see their name up there.
Right.
Especially since my dad's gone,
exactly. And it kind of shows that you did something. I mean, that's exactly the way to say it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
It just kind of makes you feel good. And I guess that little sense of pride is kind of
left your...
I did that.
Yeah. Kind of left your little mark there.
Your little mark on the...
the library.
All right. So I'm going to get out of this real quick, and I want to show you again about donations. And we will have this information linked at the end. We'll have your website, the donation website, your information, the library hours, anything anybody needs to come down there and visit you. So we are nearing the end. Is there anything you would like to tell everybody, leave them with?
Just come see us at the library.
Comments, suggestions?
Yeah. No, I think we've covered pretty much everything.
All right. Well, remember, you guys are open Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5, Thursday, 9 to 7, Friday, 9 to 5.
I did remember.
Oh, tell us.
Techo Tuesdays.
You what?
Techo Tuesdays. That's starting in January.
That's what I was going to ask you about. You had said something about that for your older folks.
Senior citizens,
okay.
Yes. We have, it's called Techo Tuesday. And
that's a play on Taco Tuesday, right?
It is. It is. I actually did steal that from another library. Yes, I did. I was like, that's a really good idea. I'm going to steal that. But I have reached out to the high school honor society kids, and they are going to come in for their, they have to have so many service hours.
Right.
So that's going to be part of their service hours. They will come in and help teach computer, phone, cell phone, whatever they want. They can't fix anything. They can't load anything. It's right. Not but it's just, if they have any questions on how to, why is my Android phone doing this?
Right.
Type thing.
How do I change my backgrounds and things like that? Okay.
Exactly.
How do I send a text message?
Yes.
Okay.
So that starts in January. So
okay, in January. We'll put that on there too.
Yes.
And
I believe it's on the website already.
Okay. And that's the thing is that I keep going back and forth, but got it. Okay.
So if you go under events,
events.
yep, everything is listed there. our story time, our hours.
Okay, so pretty much anything you need to know.
Yep.
If you want a job, no job openings.
Nope, not right now.
But here's your contact information. Again, we'll put that on the website, and they have Facebook and Pinterest.
Yes, correct.
No, Instagram. Sorry, Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. And I said yes. Instagram, yes.
Well, you had said Pinterest earlier. That's
We like Pinterest.
That's what happened. Yeah. And resources, it tells you all the different. Now, how hard is it to get a library card?
Not at all.
Okay.
You come on in, you tell us you want one, and we fill it out, and that's it, done.
Okay.
Now, if you're a child, we want the parent there, of course. But
Okay, and that's good because years and years ago, I forgot to turn the library book in, and I was afraid if I ever tried to get a library card. And the black mark.
you must still probably turn that library book in.
I don't even think that library exists anymore. It was one of the little pop-up libraries that they did. But I don't even know if I have the book. I was a kid. Anyway.
I know. Yeah, we have quite a few where if I reach out to the parent, the book comes back in,
Oh, I always loved when the books would come back and it was like, here's my book. And it's like, what happened to your book? Well, my little brother was eating Cheerios and he knocked it over on the book. And so what do you do if you get books back like that? Do you replace payment?
It depends. I mean, most people will offer to pay for the book. And if I can find it, so when we purchase a book, we put what we purchased it for in the system. But if I can find it lesser, like on Amazon or something like that, I'll definitely do that as a replacement book. We had one lady, this is really cute. Her dog, her new puppy, ruined the book. And so it was a brand new book. And so she replaced it. And the daughter signed out it was a series. She signed out the second book. I'll be doggone if that dog didn't get that second book. And the mom just came in with the second book, like, here is the chewed one and here's a new one. And so it was a 3-part. And I was like,
You sure you want to check out?
that mom, you should have seen it to her teenage daughter. Keep it off the floor. It was so funny. It was really cute. But we got new books.
There you go. So that lots of fun things, lots of good stories.
Yes, we do have one. Yeah.
Well, you'll have to come back and see us again, especially in the summer when you start having
all the
these
programs.
things.
Well, we finally get them all confirmed. Yeah, I would love to do that.
Yeah, well, we would absolutely love to have you back.
Yes.
And for listeners, please remember, supporting the local library, it doesn't have to be monetary. I mean, just go in.
Yes.
Go in, check out a book. And
Yes.
that's because they got to keep those numbers up.
Correct.
But money is always accepted.
Yes.
No problem. Also spread the word, right? I mean, word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yes. I don't know how many people have walked in the door. I've lived here my entire life and I didn't know you were here.
Oh, wow.
I'm like,
Wow.
well, okay. Yeah.
Surely they can't say that anymore because
No.
you had a huge turkey outside the...
We do have a huge turkey with a Santa hat on right now. Yes.
I love it. But anyway, so we are going to have Abby Lynn come back with us, and we're going to have the other librarians come in very soon. And maybe what we'll do is we'll have a round table, have y'all all in to tell.
You know what? I would love that because I've talked to them on the phone or email, but we're busy. We never had a chance to actually meet face to face. So that would be fun.
Well, we'll have, like they did on Saturday Night Live, we'll have coffee and talk, have a coffee talk.
There we go. I love it.
All right. Well, stay tuned, Austin County. Waiting to see that gathering of the librarians. For now, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.